Once upon a time in a bustling city, there lived two girls who couldn't have been more different, but somehow they became the best of friends. The first girl, Isabella, was the daughter of a wealthy businessman. She lived in a grand mansion with marble floors, chandeliers that sparkled like stars, and rooms filled with treasures from around the world. Her clothes were always the latest fashion, and her days were filled with private tutors, ballet lessons, and endless vacations to exotic places. On the other side of the city, in a modest neighborhood, lived another girl named Lily. Lily's family didn't have much money, but they had something far more precious: love and warmth. Lily's house was small and cozy, with chipped paint on the windows and a garden full of flowers she and her mom planted together. Her clothes weren't new, but they were always clean and carefully mended. Every day after school, Lily helped her mother with chores and looked after her younger siblings. Her life was simple, but it was filled with joy and laughter. One bright, sunny morning, the two girls met by chance at the local park. Isabella was there with her private tutor, trying to learn some outdoor exercises, while Lily was with her friends, playing on the swings. The moment their eyes met, something clicked. There was an instant connection between them, as if the universe had conspired to bring them together. "Hi, I'm Isabella. I'm Lily," her face lighting up with excitement. At first, Isabella couldn't help but notice how different Lily's clothes were. They weren't as shiny or new as hers, but there was something about Lily's spirit that made her shine even brighter than the sun. Lily, in turn, noticed Isabella's quiet grace and elegance. She could tell that Isabella didn't brag about her wealth or status, which made her even more interesting. "Do you want to play?" Lily asked as she jumped off the swing, brushing the dirt off her hands. Isabella hesitated for a moment. Playing outside wasn't exactly part of her usual routine, but something about Lily's friendly nature made her want to try. "Sure. What do we do?" Lily grinned. "Let's race to the big oak tree. First one there wins." And off they went, running and laughing, with no care for how they looked or what anyone else thought. The wind swept through their hair, and the world around them seemed to fade into the background. For that moment, it didn't matter that one girl had a mansion and the other had a small house. They were just two friends enjoying each other's company. As they caught their breath after the race, Lily smiled and said, "You're pretty fast." "I didn't expect that from someone who wears those fancy shoes." Isabella laughed, brushing a strand of hair out of her face. "Well, maybe I don't need fancy shoes to run. I guess we all have our own strengths." Lily's eyes sparkled. "I like that. Maybe you can teach me some things from your fancy life, and I can show you the fun stuff we do here." The girls spent the rest of the afternoon talking about their lives. Isabella told Lily about the ballet lessons and the grand party she attended. In return, Lily shared stories of her family, the games they played, and the times they all gathered around the dinner table, laughing at jokes and telling stories. Over time, the girls became inseparable. They learned from each other in ways neither expected. Isabella found joy in the small, simple moments, like helping Lily plant flowers or picking wild berries in the park. Lily, on the other hand, learned the beauty of exploring the world outside their neighborhood. Isabella invited her on trips to museums and to try new foods, and Lily taught her how to make paper flowers, how to run barefoot through the grass, and how to see beauty in everyday life. One day, as they sat together on the swings, laughing over some silly joke, Isabella said, "You know, Lily, I've always had everything I could ever want, but I don't think I've ever really had what you have. You have so much heart and happiness." Lily looked at her, eyes full of warmth. "And you, Isabella, you have so much to give. You show me a different world, one that's full of possibilities. We may come from different places, but we both have something special." And from that day on, the two girls kept growing together. They never let their differences stand in the way of their friendship, knowing that love, kindness, and shared moments were the richest treasures they could ever find.